Time for the Unfiltered Refresh, sponsored by Coors Light. Choose chill. Get Coors Light delivered. Go to CoorsLight.com/USLNT. Okay, who chose chill from this past week? Well, it's quite literally MLS. In our conversation with MLS Commissioner Don Garber, he expressed sympathy actually for some of the northern markets and the ownership groups in those northern market teams, because I think that's what everybody's sort of wondering. With the counter switch, it's a good thing. There are a lot of good things about it. In fact, it makes all the sense in the world. With that decision comes the question of like, there's going to be a lot of snow and a lot of cold weather in the northern part of America for those teams. And there's a whole host of teams, and there's some Canadian teams who will have to deal with weather. I played in Denver, and one of our opening games of the season was like a blizzard. So teams deal with that. I think the crux of the conversation is essentially the winter break. The winter break is going to go from, let's say, mid-December to mid-February. The fact of the matter is, under the current sort of calendar, playoff teams play into December, right? Like the MLS postseason runs into December. So now it'll just be every team that's playing. So it's not terrible. It's not terrible, but there are going to be, as the commissioner said, there's some ownership groups who kind of had to get on board, even if it was begrudgingly. It's a long-term buy-in. It's definitely a long-term buy-in. You have to have the foresight and the vision as an ownership group to think that this is good for the league, ultimately. Now, that being said, there's also going to be some investment from some of the northern teams. Heated pitches, which we see across Europe, right? You have to have undersoil heating. Retractable roofs, probably a little bit more difficult, but some of these stadiums might have to invest in retractable roofs. We've seen this play out in other leagues, certainly baseball with retractable roofs and in some markets. But look, it's part of it. As I started and as Commissioner said, this is a good thing for the league. Across the board, it's a good thing. So cheers to you, MLS, for literally choosing chill.